I hope
Now it's time for the motherfucking
that they're doing well.
Yeah. Get your shit in order, people.
Yeah, get your shit together. For crying out loud.
We're all we're all getting killed here. We don't have time for this.
Look, we're just trying to warn some people. That's it.
What is all this stuff?
Exactly. Oh,
Been
boy.
holding out on us.
I am going to read down some headlines here. You guys can let me know what you want to talk about. I'll leave the phone lines open. 614-388-9109. We already read the first one. UFOs frequently come close to hitting airliners. Here's another headline here. David Wilcock leaving Gaia Network over Luciferian agenda. So David Wilcox, he has, I think he appears on multiple different programs on the Gaia Network, ranging from George Norrie to doing his own show, the Secret Space Program with Corey Good. And I haven't delved into exactly what David Wilcox has claimed, but he is claiming that there's a Luciferian agenda behind the Gaia Network. And I'll have to dig into that a little later because he was all over Gaia. I mean,
and you were paying for that stuff. So you're paying the devil.
I still pay for Gaia. I enjoy it. I actually like George Norrie's program, Regina Meredith, and they do some other documentaries that I do enjoy as well. So as for the Luciferian agenda, I don't know exactly what that is or how Gaia might intertwine that into their programming. It's some sort of messaging. Don't know yet. I'll figure that out. Let's see. Students suspended.
Oh, you think it might be a PR stunt?
For David Wilcox? I don't know. Let's, fuck it. We're talking about it. I'll bust it open.
That's an interesting thing. What if he is leaving just for a PR move? Get more sponsorship.
Possibly.
Still on the payroll.
So this is from, who is doing this? This is Mike Adams, founder of Real.video. What is he saying about this? Because this is a kind of a big thing. David Wilcox is a pretty big name in the UFO community, especially over on Gaia. Him leaving the channel and saying that they have a Luciferian agenda, that's a big deal. Joe, can you do me a favor and look up what is a Luciferian agenda? I'm curious. Is it just worshiping the god of the morning sun, Beelzebub? So this is Mike Adams.
Apology up front.
Yeah.
Here's Mike Adams.
Sorry.
This is a 40-minute video.
I accidentally pronounced your name, David Wilcox. I'm sure that he's had that mispronunciation a lot, and I know you don't care, but I just wanted to acknowledge this up front and say that it's totally inadvertent. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. In fact, in the video, I have a lot of nice things to say about David Wilcox. So watch the video, see what you think of Gaia TV, which has, I don't know, something like 400,000 or 500,000 subscribers. David Wilcox has resigned from Gaia. And David Wilcox, I've got a copy of his resignation letter here. I'm going to go through some of the highlights. There are problems brewing inside Gaia, according to what Wilcox is writing about. And I just want to preface this by saying that David Wilcox is on the side of humanity. No matter what else you think of him, and I don't know him, I've never interviewed him, although I'd like to. I've never had him on my show.
Okay, this is a 40-minute video. We can't do that.
No, we can't do all
I'll have
that.
to listen to this later. But so there's some stuff going on over there at Gaia TV. I'll have to dig into that a little bit more.
Yeah, there's tons of articles. If you just Google, I put one in there, but a lot of these are long. But Luciferian agenda, so it looks like it might be a little shorter. Homosexuality, incest, pedophilia. I'm part of the Luciferian agenda, people.
You're a homosexual. Cool. That is correct. Yes, you are. Yeah.
Yes. Dude, let's go bang some dudes and bring the devil around.
I guess.
It's a race. Can we get Jesus or the devil? Who do we get?
Oh, tortoise and hare. I don't know. Oh, boy.
No.
Here's a headline here. Millie Bobby Brown named sexiest actress by W Magazine.
Yeah, we were talking about the pedophiles and all that stuff earlier.
The kid from Stranger Things.
I think that's the thing. She's been sexualized a couple of times already. So, yeah, I mean, this is where that Hollywood pedophile stuff is like, wait, do you not hear what other people are saying right now? Maybe these are the people who do PR for their job, like to market movies and shows. Like, if people are saying Hollywood's full of pedophiles, don't call 13-year-olds sexy. Maybe.
It's just absolutely ridiculous. Oh God, it's aggravating. Man who wants to look like a space elf with a nose job and jaw liposuction says, I'm not elfing around. I want to see the space elf.
Might as well. Put him on the Space Force. Oh, my
God. I see the space elf. Oh, my God. There's a video. I want to hear the space elf talk. And now...
You might as well.
I think we really have to read this. So this is a man who wants to look like space elf. And God bless him. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Pioneer. Specifically focus my transformation in space elves. They are warriors of love and light, and they protect the earth from evil aliens and stuff like that. They are very pale with big eyes, small features, long white hair. It is the kind of beauty that I want to have, ethereal. Some years ago, I learned that you can change your eye color by laser. It was experimental, but I decided to do it anyway. I wanted to have purple eyes like elves, but...
This guy, I mean, this is not like a costume he's wearing. He's actually doing plastic surgery to make him look like a space elf.
I ended up dark gray, and I didn't like it at all. So now I have a collection of 500 contact lenses, fantastic colors like black to look like a demon or white to look like an angel. The main thing I wanted to change was my nose. When I saw the doctor for the first time, I told her that I wanted to have a nose that doesn't look human at all, a small and pointy nose. She was kind of not much happy with it, but we go for it anyway. I did my nose surgery and my...
I wonder if this is part of the self-disclosure as well, in some way, of people transforming themselves into non-human looking beings.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just like having sex with robots.
Yeah, there's something
trying to just push you. This is the Luciferian agenda. It's just happening, people. It's all happening.
I don't know.
It's
a little weird.
At the same time.
Like, look, if he wants to do it, great. But I don't know where he can work other than Disneyland.
Yeah. We should turn ourselves into space goblins.
Space goblins, space orcs, space trolls, perhaps even a leprechaun. Maybe.
When I had my jaw liposuction, I wanted to fix family features that we had. We are very skinny, but we had a lot of baby fat on the neck. But sadly, the result is not the perfect, small, elfic face that I wanted to have. I want to see Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow because they are perfect to fix the things that I have done to my face. I want my nose to be smaller, my jaw to be smaller and more symmetric.
I guess if you want to look at this from a point of view, well, he feels like an elf, so therefore he's transforming himself into an elf. Okay, great. But if your looks and appearance are all you are, then that's all you're ever going to be. It's going to be very surface level. Oh God, I don't know. I want to know what this guy does, because this is not cheap surgery. Like, how do you really raise money to get this kind of surgery? He's going to some of the best plastic surgeons in order to do this.
Yeah.
There years ago, there's a guy, an adult guy, who spent over $100,000 in plastic surgery trying to transform himself into Justin Bieber.
I was just gonna bring that dude up, and he looked like a crap ass version of Justin Bieber. He looked terrible.
It wasn't good.
What planet did I wake up in?
I think this is the blood moon.
Expensive, that's what matters.
This is the blood moon happening, people. This is what the blood moon does. It's transforming people into elves, trolls, Space Force. It's all happening.
Yeah, it's that blood moon, damn it. We should blame everything on the blood moon.
I am, much like the Russians. Everything's going to be blamed on the blood moon and Russians. Here we go. Celebrity identity thief, Backstreet Boy, Howie D, and celebrity identity thief. This guy tried to impersonate Backstreet Boys. Howie D. Is Howie D a Backstreet Boy? Joe, you're a big Backstreet Boy fan.
Yeah, I'm the biggest. And Howie D, I don't know. I mean, if he is, I don't know if I'm a big enough fan to know that.
Well, this guy impersonated Howie D and several others down in Florida. And we'll listen to see exactly what happens here.
New at 6, an Ocoee man is accused of using the names and information of several well-known celebrities, athletes, and lawmakers to write and cash fake checks.
This is crazy. Channel 9's Jeff Leff Coolidge found out some of those victims told FDLE investigators that debt collectors even came calling as a result of this. And Jeff, you're live in Altamont Springs now, where this investigation began really
I'm a woman.
years ago.
That's right, George. It began in the parking lot of this Home Depot.
Oh.
Police were called here after reports of drug use in
That's
a
where it always
car in the
begins.
parking
Yep.
lot. What they found when they arrived was the suspect with several fake driver's licenses with names and information of some very well-known people.
He's just a collector.
Michael Todd Waters.
There's no way that guy's a
was the only
Backstreet Boy. Look at him. I mean, hold on. This guy is claiming to be a Backstreet Boy. He's barely in sync. No way. He's not even 98 degrees. That guy can't pull a Backstreet Boy. No way. Who's he playing in the Backstreet Boys? This is bullshit. He thought he could pull that off.
The Backstreet Boys weren't even that hot.
This guy couldn't even be New Kids on the Block.
No. Like current New Kids on the Block.
This is
Which
ridiculous.
I think if you, like, they were touring like a couple years ago, and it's like, you can't be the New Kids on the Block at this point. You're going to have to say like the new former Kids on the Block or something, because you're just not kids. It's like the Get Up Kids. Like, you can't be 40 years old.
This guy could actually be the lead singer of Color Me Bad. That's the only thing I'm going to give him. The fat singer, yes. Caller, go ahead.
Yes, I'd like to have plastic surgery so I could look like a shark, because this is Shark Week, and I'd like to have 2 dicks like sharks do.
Exactly.
Hey, Jordan, how's it going, old shark penis man?
Wait, is it Shark Week? Because I thought it was Lobster Fest. I can't keep anything straight anymore.
Oh, my God. Blood Moon Week, Shark Week. I'm sorry. I don't think we have the fun to give you shark penis. And I don't even know how that would work.
Well, first you have to get my teeth filed down to look like shark teeth, and then I'm going to need somehow to get a second dick on my dick.
Ah, well, now that makes sense, I guess.
Makes you want to throw up.
Jordan, what's on your mind besides shark penis?
Well, I just think that man has the right to become any fantastical space alien creature he wants to be, and
Well, we'll see.
there's no judgment. No judgment from me.
Actually, I don't really have judgment. I say, yeah, do it. I'm just kind of curious, like, what's his source of income? Like, I'm jealous, actually, like, that he has that kind of, like, income disposable income to spend on elf upgrades.
He seems to sound and look like Tommy Wiseau. So if I have any guess, he probably had to do some shady things to get that kind of money.
Well, maybe he's just a rich person, or he inherited money from his family. God only knows. He could have done horrible things in various restaurant bathrooms. We don't know. We can't speculate about that stuff because we simply don't know, Jordan.
Right.
Exactly.
That's true. I'm about to say, speaking of pedophilia and the whole Millie Brown thing, I just saw something not too long ago of I'm assuming he's an actor. He's at his IMDb. He was in some movies, some current movies. But anyway, he was just talking about the whole pedophile child sex slave almost in Hollywood, and he seemed like he was saying he's worried that those in power are going to go after him. And I just kind of thought it's interesting that that came up about Millie Brown being a sexiest woman alive. Is that what it said, or what, Joe?
It's like sexiest woman in Hollywood. Something stupid.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. As for what you're saying, like Corey Feldman was claiming the same thing. Look, we know there's bad people. The Hollywood gangsters are doing their things over there, and they do a lot of criminal shit. Hopefully,
but do you want a part in the movie or not? All right, get your kids naked and let's do this.
Hopefully, it all gets exposed. Hopefully, it all comes unraveled, and all this low level stuff that's happening. It hasn't reached certain heights. It's it's going to be rolled out, I think, at some point in time, and some pretty big name actors are going to be called to task. And I don't know. It's going to be very interesting when it happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he mentioned that he met Seth Rogen, and Seth Rogen mentioned some kind of weird innuendo or inside kind of thing related to child predators. And then there was the whole, what's his name? The guy from Rick and Morty, the creator of Rick and Morty.
Dan Harmon. Yeah, we talked about him.
Stuff.
Yeah, and I saw the video, and, I'm all for, I like weird humor and all that kind of shit anyway. That's probably the more funnier to me anyway, but there's no humor to it. It's just him sneaking in and dry humping
banging a baby. Dude, it was really bad. I described it while it was happening because I didn't want to show it, because it literally is disgusting. It's like one of these things where it's like, how is this even funny? It's just at a certain point, it's like you just got, and then to make it and show it to other people, like dude.
It's one thing to tell a bad joke and you never tell it again. It's one thing to make a bad sketch, but to put it up on YouTube, thinking, oh, this is hilarious and funny. Look, I've done a lot of bad shows and a lot of bad segments. I acknowledge them when I do those bad shows and bad segments. I don't.
You remember that time when you were talking about the blood moon?
That's right.
We were so young then.
It was so long ago.
Exactly.
A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I think.
Yes, it was.
That's right.
Give me my ding ding.
Yeah, you wouldn't. There you go. I had a clip in the way of that one. I had that one in the way.
Oh, there you go.
Jordan, you got anything else before we get the hell out of here? We got to read a few more stories.
Yeah, we got to get to the news.
I just wanted to know if you guys saw and heard what was coming out for Comic-Con. Well, what happened this Comic-Con this year, movie-wise, or TV shows, and what got you interested?
I did not follow it.
Up.
I did not follow too much at Comic-Con. I saw a little segment of like the Walking Dead panel. I still follow that for some God knows reason. But I guess I'll be watching season 9 of The Walking Dead, and Rick's leaving the show. That came out. I'm not spoiling anything. So the main character on The Walking Dead is no longer going to be on the show. Okay, I guess I'll still watch.
I don't know how you stick with this crap. You know what I mean? Like when I watched The Walking Dead, I saw through everything. It was like, that's a car ad, that's an ad, that's an ad. It's just an ad. It's one giant ad with terrible writers doing product placement. That's all it is. A terrible show.
Oh, right. Yeah, even though I'm a huge fan of the series, particularly comic book wise, the TV show wise, they did so much that really distaste my interest in it that much anymore. Like, I barely even saw the last season. And the only reason why I might watch this season is for the next villains, because they're actually kind of probably the more interesting villains than the saviors. If you read the comics and didn't know who's coming up next. But after Andrew Lincoln leaving, I'm pretty much going to be done with the show.
Yeah, I'm now watching out of spite. I should watch something because I enjoy it. I'm now doing it out of spite.
Right. And I guess really the only thing I liked from Comic-Con that I thought was pretty cool was they brought back the Clone Wars series. I actually liked that version compared to the other Disney Star Wars related shows.
I've heard good things. I've heard good things about it. I've watched some seasons here and there. So okay, all right, okay. Anything else? Anything else going out of Comic-Con? Anything?
I'm trying to think.
What's the next big comic book movie coming out? Like it seems like there's a big lull in like good entertainment and also good video games. Like why is there a big lull right now?
It does seem like there's definitely a dead spot in video games. I mean, God of War came out, but I could give a damn less. They literally ripped off Last of Us to make a new God of War.
Yeah. I guess I'm just I guess maybe I'm jaded. Like I'm just like, this sucks. But there does seem that there's, at least when it comes to like a good movie, at least a big blockbuster, there's probably great indie movies out there. I'm looking for a nice good, not maybe nice, but a good TV show series I can binge on, something that captured my attention as much as the Game of Thrones. What do I got?
I mean, there's really nothing that much left, so we just have to, I don't know, just wait and see what happens. Anything new that's original.
This is very depressing to hear.
Yeah.
It is.
Stop depressing us. We got to talk about drowning and pedophilia.
Yeah, let's cheer things up and get off the depressing entertainment news.
But all right, guys, well, I'm going to let you go because I got to go grab me some moles, and I'll call you guys later.
Thank you, Jordan.
Grab them all. Catch them all. What is he's grabbing what?
Got something.
Grabbing something.
I couldn't hear.
Pieces of fucking shit.
He's not grabbing those.
I don't know.
You got to ask for consent first.
I don't know what he's doing. Oh, God. You know, I think next show we're just going to do a bunch of headlines. We have so much news we didn't get to. Let's just do a bunch of headlines and clear it. And I'll stop dwelling on the
blood moon.
Blood moons or something like that.
Oh, we can't talk about
I'll be honest, people. I've had a few stinker segments in the past few shows. Look, I'm going to have to correct some courses here. Changes will be made. Consequences will never be the same.
Yeah, it could have been a shorter segment, definitely. But I do like all those lunar. I mean, it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't broad enough. Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe the fans will write in.
I thought there was something more there, and I thought I had enough articles where I could just do something on the fly. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It's a cool name. Blood Moon could be a band name.
Love the name
if it's not already.
It's a relevant topic. I thought, hey, you know what? People are going to be talking about the Blood Moon. They want to know what it is. We kind of gave I think we did an okay job for about 10 minutes of it, and then it kind of spiraled way out of control. Oh my God!
Yeah, it's like a Saturday Night Live sketch.
Yeah,
just went on a little too long. But we do have other band names just while we're at it that actually talk about the news that we didn't even get to, which is the Trader Joe's standoff. That's a good band name.
Oh yeah,
there was a shooting at Trader Joe's in California, I think so. And then there was the Duck Boat Survivors, which another one sounds like Duck Boat Survivors.
That'd be a good band name as well.
Band name.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we didn't even talk about those stories.
Although Blood Moon would be a pretty sweet metal band.
Oh, dude, it just says metal right out of the gate. Yeah.
All right, let's get the hey out of here. It's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
We've done our time.
Hey now.
Thank you all for
our time.
We've done
prison.
Does anybody remember laughter?
Yeah, does anybody remember laughter?
No, we were not going to remember laughter if everybody keeps getting taken off of Twitter.
That is true.
I feel sorry for your mother.
Yes.
She doesn't even know what his Twitter handle is. You shouldn't feel sorry for her at all.
If you enjoy the show, please consider subscribing to the Patreon. It helps us fund this operation. And you can go to ourbigdumbmouth.com. There are links on the main page. If you want to join the Slack, give an email to ourbigdumbmouth@gmail.com. Joe is maintaining the Facebook. He's manning the helm over there. You can find that.
Posting memes.
OBDM News. Just search OBDM on Facebook. Yeah, you're posting me. I'm doing the same thing over on Instagram, OBDM Pod. And, oh boy.
Because nobody wants to see this political shit in Facebook anymore. So it's like,
you're right.
Just put some love out there.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
A leprechaun.
You want to join the Horde, the Goblin Horde? Join the Slack. Join the Discord. And come in there and participate. Be a goblin. Just get all goblin-y with us.
We're like the insane goblin posse now. Let's not do. We got to be very careful.
The insane goblin posse. I love it.
The goblin.
The
IGP.
They're the IGP.
Well, it's not funny anymore.
It was never funny.
No. Oh, someone in the chat said I blew it.
No, we all blew it.
That's right.
It was a team blow.
You blow it.
You're right. The Blood Moon segment.
You blow it.
Yeah. Okay though.
That's right. So hey, thank you all for hanging out.
It's all
I would be posting segments of future shows in this show to the second Our Big Dumb Mouth YouTube channels, just shorter segments. You can just look for obdm Pod. There's a link in the description. If you don't want to watch the entire show and you don't know exactly where to start, I'm just posting a bunch of segments over there. Henceforth.
Uh-oh. Spreading the love.
Screwed over!
Yep, spreading out. All right. Thank you, everyone, and we will talk to you next time.
Bye,
That's
y'all.
about all.